What is up everybody, Airbits here. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys and girls about a couple issues that have been rising about Battlefield 1. I'm calling it Conquest, Uprising, and Tank Buster. A lot of people are mad or upset at how DICE has done the new system for Battlefield 1, plus a couple balancing issues that are at hand. The main one is the light tank, plus some general discussion. So I'd like to take some time to discuss my thoughts on these issues. Let's get started. Let's talk about the most discussed issue right now, and that is Conquest. The two most prevalent topics right now on Battlefield 1 are the timer and the scoring issues, in which people do not like at all. Let's start with the timer. The timer is 30 minutes long, making the matches feel too short. The match score is 300. On average, the highest points I had was around 250, but in my opinion, a win is a win. Whether it be the full 300 or one by timer, it's a win. The score system, on the hand, no longer has a ticket bleed. Now is a pure score based. The team who holds the most flags and the longest will win. Kills have no effect on the score, which I like. No more spawn campers. For example, on Lane King Dam, people would be camping the spawn, shooting at C, getting tons of kills, but not doing anything for the objective, and yet would still win the game just because of their kills. It's now more about playing the objective than kills. You will have to go for the objectives to win. People who just go for kills don't feel like they are participating, which is a sacrifice you must take. If you are going to stay in the air, you keep the ground targets safe from bombers to keep them safe from the enemy air and help them battle against the tanks. I feel people are more focused on KD rather than completing the objective. If you're so concerned about your KD, go play TDM, not an objective-based game mode. You can achieve high kills plus go for the objective also, but that is my opinion. Another topic is the light tank too powerful? I feel tanks should be powerful. It's a tank. When you see one heading your way, you should run or hide, and you should feel scared. Although I agree the light tank is very overpowered, super fast, very agile compared to its other counterparts, with a decent damaging cannon. In the right hands, it is a force of terror to fight against. We don't have the multitude of rockets and BF4, so we have to adapt to beat the tanks now. Ways of tanking out the tanks are changed, they're different. The stationary cannons do immense damage against tanks. This is your best way to take out tanks. Another is planes. You can adapt to your planes to have bombs to help take out the tanks, and that is a good thing to have. And then the infantry uses the assault kit, has cluster grenades plus the AT rocket, which does damage against the tanks also. Plus, all classes get one anti-tank grenade, so now in my opinion it requires more teamwork to take out a tank, which it should be that way. Not one person could single-handedly take out a tank. It should be you and your team to take one out. In my opinion, the reason why everybody's so upset about the tanks is due to the map. Right now, the Sinai Desert is a huge open field map. The one we had on the Alpha was much more closed. It was a city. The tanks could not get around real easy. You had ability to flank in, get grenades off, hit them with AT, and they never know where you were. This is a much different scenario, to where you have to adapt yourself to be able to outflank the tanks. Another thing I also want to talk about is the general discussion. I saw around on the internet that the snipers are too powerful. I'm not sure why. It takes roughly 2 shots to kill people, and on the smaller maps that means your snipers bullets travels much faster. I can understand that because your bullets are going much faster, which allow people to put more rounds downrange much quicker. And people are saying the support sucks. The LMGs have too much bullet spread. It's not like Battlefield 4 where you just pull the trigger, your bullets go exactly where you want them. This, you have to hold the trigger before your bullets get much more accurate, and that they don't have enough damage. In my opinion, that is just due to the fact that your bullets don't spread as much, which is the damage is much lower due to that. So in my opinion, the support just requires more time to learn how they work. And now everybody's saying there's no need for medics now, that the revives don't matter since it's all score based, that the revives really won't help your team. I agree and I don't agree with this. Yes, revives don't help, but having more people on the field and having them spawn somewhere else is an immense help to your team to get them back in the field to help them out. And also the DMRs have too much bullet spread. I disagree. I use the medic class primarily on this beta, and the DMRs are amazing. I love these DMRs so much. Overall, I think the reason why everybody's unhappy about this right now is this. Every aspect of Battlefield 1 operates different than BF4, which means you have to change your playstyle, change how you use kits and how you approach things, and I feel gamers don't like that. To me personally, I love everything about Battlefield 1. I hope they leave it the way it is, with a few fixes here and there. That is just my thoughts though on these issues. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave a like and a comment down below of your overall thoughts on Battlefield 1. I'd like to hear them comment something you don't like about it and something you love about it. Subscribe for more gaming footage, guys, and as always, have a great day, and I'll see you on the battlefield.